welcome back to my channel. Today I decided to bring you guys with me just for the day and show you what I am eating for my meals. I'm not sure if it's gonna be anything exotic. I just picked a random day out of the week and thought I would show you guys like what a typical day of meals looks like for me. I don't know if I'll include her stuff in or not, but we'll see. I thought maybe I could give you guys some meal inspiration or at least show you a little bit of what my typical meals look like just in a given day. So I thought I would bring you guys along and show you my meal times, and what I'm eating. So first off, I will check in with you guys for breakfast, and then I'll check in a little bit later for lunch. Hey guys, so I am getting ready to put together my breakfast, and I thought I would show you guys first off, since it's the first meal of the day, what I'm having. It is shortly after 8. I had some stuff I needed to get done this morning, so I got up and got that taken care of. Zendaya's still sleeping, and so I figured I would go ahead and make myself some breakfast before she wakes up. It kind of depends on the morning. Normally I'm eating breakfast like while I'm running around trying to get stuff accomplished, so I don't normally like make myself a big breakfast, but I thought I would still show you guys what I'm having so you can see what that is for today. So I'm actually gonna use up some of this yogurt that I have, and I have some frozen blueberries, and I'm gonna make myself a yogurt parfait. I typically would put some of my granola in it, but I don't have any more at the moment, so yeah, we're gonna skip that for today. So I have my yogurt parfait right here, minus granola. I haven't made some in a while, so I need to get some ingredients at the grocery store to make some. I will link the video up in the cards, I think it's like up here, where I have my granola recipe that I use. I made it a while back in one of my videos, so I'll be sure to link that. But yeah, this is what I'm gonna have for breakfast. I might add a cheese stick or something like that to get a little bit more protein, and then a cup of coffee. So super basic, but it's yummy, and it definitely is good for a morning meal. Hey guys, so I am checking in for lunch with you guys. Zendaya and I went grocery shopping today, so we actually just got back maybe like 40 minutes ago, and I got her lunch, and she's down for a nap because she goes down right after lunch. So I don't even have all my grocery things put away, but I thought I would stop and eat some lunch and check in with you all and show you what I'm eating. So give me a second, I'll grab it out of the fridge, I'll tell you about it, and then I'll show it to you guys. So typically the way I plan for lunches is sometimes I make special things, which is great. Zendaya normally eats like eggs or grilled chicken or sausage or sometimes like soups, stuff like that. She doesn't quite have as broad of a spectrum of what she eats as what I do. She'll eat lots of fruit. She loves her fruit, and a couple of different kinds of vegetables. It kind of just depends on what it is or what her mood is. But for me, I often try to make like one extra serving of our supper when I make supper the night before, and it typically kind of comes out about that way anyways, so that I can eat it for lunch the next day. So I have a good filling, like wholesome lunch, and I'm not as tempted to grab like fast food or stop when I'm out and about because I know I have leftovers at home. So last night what I made was, they're called bacon chicken ranch packets. I think it doesn't look very good because it's in a leftover container, but basically it's like a foil packet, and you use chicken breast, and then you can add in like diced up potatoes if you want, and you mix your potatoes in melted butter and a packet of that ranch seasoning, like the powder, and then you pour the butter mixture over your chicken, and then put in a couple potatoes because your potatoes are mixed in that. Anyways, and then you bake it, and you can add cheese and bacon bits on top. It's super good and really easy. So that's what we had last night. I'll put the recipe down below. I don't think I've ever made that for you guys before, so I'll make sure to include the recipe, so if you guys want to try it, you can. But anyway, so I'm gonna have that, and then I made green beans last night, and I purposefully made extra so I knew that I had a good veggie to go with my lunch today. So that is what my lunch is made of. I'm going to go ahead and heat that up, and then once it looks delicious, I will show you guys what it looks like. Oh, and I also wanted to say to you guys, some of you might have caught this. I left a post on my community page here on YouTube. If you go to my channel, and I think if you're on like a mobile device at the top, you should be able to click on a thing that says community. That's where my community page is. But anyways, I left a post on there to let you guys know that I am changing my upload time from 7:30 in the morning to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Mondays. So same day, it's just a couple hours later. It just gives me some time to finish up editing in the morning and feel like I have a really good video to give out to you guys on Mondays. So that is going to be changing from here on out. So if you didn't catch that, now you know why my videos are going up a little bit later. But anyways, I'm gonna get lunch started and then show you guys. Alright you guys, so here is what it looks like after it's warmed up. It definitely looks better. So I have a little piece of chicken, a couple potatoes, like just tiny pieces of them, and then a good serving of green beans. So this is gonna be my lunch for today. Alright you guys, so I just finished up my lunch. I had a mental blank, and sorry, I am talking to you guys in the kitchen because Zendaya's napping, and I think sometimes my refrigerator comes through really loud. So if it's sounding super loud on camera, I'm gonna apologize right now. I don't know what to do to fix that. But anyways, so I just finished up my lunch. I'm about to tackle some things for the afternoon, and I don't know about you guys, but for me, when I am like working on stuff and I need like motivation, I gotta get stuff done, especially when Zendaya's napping, I often like to have like a tea or coffee, or I mean water's fine too. Water's great for you, but some for drink that motivates me to like work, whether I make myself a shake or whatever I do. But today I am going to be drinking one of these ice drinks. If you guys have never heard of them, you can get them at Walmart. I don't know if that's coming through very clear. Anyways, there we go. But you can get them at Walmart. I know Aldi sells a version called Frost, and these at Walmart are $1, and at Aldi the Frost version I think is like 49 cents, so it's definitely cheaper to get them from Aldi. But they taste the same. Anyhow, they are 0 sugar. They're kind of like a flavored sparkling water, but they are sweet. They're not like bubbly or something like that that doesn't have a sweetener. So they also have antioxidants and vitamins in them, which is great. But the thing that I love about these, I actually saw a fellow YouTuber do this, and I thought I would share it with you guys because I thought it was such a great idea. But anyways, I'm going to be drinking this, but I'm also going to be adding a scoop of these greens from TEAMI. They're a superfood blend that contains 16 different kinds of superfoods. It gives you tons of servings of your veggies just by adding 1 scoop into whatever you're drinking for the day, whether it's your coffee or your ice drink or a shake or anything like that. And TEAMI is actually sponsoring today's video. They sent me these greens to try, and I am loving them. I've been using them for about a month now, and they're amazing. And it's just so awesome that you can add all your veggies with 1 scoop into your drink instead of like trying to eat so many vegetables during the day. Or if you have a day where maybe you like get off track with your food and you're eating out a lot, you can come home and add a scoop of this to your drink and know that, hey, at least you got your veggies in for the day and you got all those great nutrients in that you get from those. And TEAMI actually gave me a discount code to share with you guys, and that code is Cherilyn20, and I will put it here on the screen, also down in the description box below with a link that you can click on, and that code will give you 20% off of any orders $40 or more. So I think if you were to order these greens and then get yourself one of these super cute TEAMI tumblers, I don't know if you can see here, but it says TEAMI on it. It has a wristlet with it, and I actually have mine in the cup because I was washing it. It comes with a strainer that you can set on top. If you are wanting to try out like a greens supplement, I would highly recommend the TEAMI brand. And if you want to get 20% off of $40 or more, you can add a cute tumbler to your cart and get that 20% off. There's no pressure to buy anything if you guys don't want to, but I thought I would share it with you guys because it's something I use and I'm really loving, and I wanted to give a huge shout out to TEAMI and thank you for sponsoring this video. So I'm gonna mix up my drink and then I'm going to get working with my day. Hey guys, so I am checking back in with you. It is a little after 6:30 and I'm gonna get started on supper. It might sound a little late, but Nelson is actually playing hockey tonight and he doesn't like to eat before hockey, so he's not gonna eat till he gets home like 9:30, 10 o'clock-ish. But I'm gonna go ahead and make supper for myself and Zendaya, and then I'll just keep it in the oven on warm for him. But anyways, what I'm gonna make tonight is, I found a recipe for meatballs with gravy over egg noodles. I'm going to be changing it up a little bit, so it's not quite all the carbs or not quite all the pasta, let's put it that way. So the meatballs call for just a pound of ground beef, salt, garlic powder, onion powder, pepper, an egg, breadcrumbs, and olive oil because you fry them in a pan. You can substitute the breadcrumbs with crushed pork rinds or almond flour if you're trying to keep this low carb or keto. And then for the gravy, it calls for 3 tablespoons of butter, 3 tablespoons of flour, 2 cups of beef broth, and 1/2 cup of half and half. So you can sub the flour here and use what's it called? You can use xanthan gum here. Sorry, my mind totally blanked. You can use xanthan gum instead of the flour in the gravy, and then I actually have heavy cream instead of half and half, so that's what I'm going to be using for the gravy. And then instead of making egg noodles, I'm actually just going to make rice. So if we want to eat it over rice, we can, but that's not pasta. I know rice still has carbs, and obviously if you're eating low carb or keto, it's probably not on there. But you could also do cauliflower rice, or you could do zucchini noodles. So those are some other options that you can do to change this up and make it more keto friendly or low carb friendly. But anyways, this is what I'm going to make. I probably will make myself a side salad as well, just to get in a little bit of extra veggies and extra nutrition. But I'm going to get started on this, and yeah, I will bring you guys along while I make these.
These meatballs were really easy, and I will leave the recipe for you guys in the description box, but I started by mixing everything together and then just browning them in a pan, and then once they were browned, I stuck them over into a 9x13 and then put them in the oven to finish cooking all the way through instead of just completely cooking them in a frying pan like the recipe says to. After the meatballs were all done, I started on the gravy, and I just made this exactly according to the recipe, so you guys can check that out and see exactly how I did it. But then once my gravy was done, I poured it over my meatballs, and then I stuck them in the oven at about 250 for 20 minutes or 30 minutes while I cooked my rice at the very end. The recipe tells you to stick your meatballs back in the frying pan with the gravy to cook, and yeah, you can definitely do that, but for me it was just easier to stick them in the oven and then have my stove top to be able to do my rice on. I will type up the directions I use or follow to cook my rice down below. My sister-in-law actually told me how she does hers, and so I've been following the way that she does hers, and so far every time I made rice this way it gets perfect, because I was having issues making rice for a long time. So I'll make sure to leave that down below for you guys so you can see how I made this up really quickly.
Here is my salad that I made. It's just pretty basic. I had some iceberg lettuce I wanted to use up, so I just used that instead of romaine, and then some cheese and some tomatoes because I had some of those I wanted to use up. So here is my finished supper. I'm super excited to eat this, and it's like, yeah, after 8, so it definitely took longer to prepare than I thought, but everything turned out great in the end and it looks super yummy. So that is definitely a plus. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope it gave you some meal inspiration and was a fun video for you all. If you're new here to my channel, I would love it if you hit that subscribe button and gave this video a like for me. I will see you guys next week in my next video. Bye guys!